I've not seen Samuel, but then I called him 3 times yesterday. He couldn't answer. On our way to the house, all we saw was a police car, like driving past us at a very top speed. All I was saying is, if something bad has happened, I'll have myself to blame because...
How are you? Why didn't you take compassionate leave? Because as we can see, you are at work. Or you are one of those people that you rather need to work so that you don't think about it.
The following day after the incident, that was on the Tuesday, I didn't come to work.
It can just be so sudden.
Yes, death is never far away from us.
Stop that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just recently I came across this very heartbreaking news on my Ghanaian Nurses in UK WhatsApp group. And I personally reached out to the guy who posted the news in the group. They did not reach out to me. I personally reached out to them and I asked that if possible, they join me on the channel and then talk about it. I know that lots of you are going to learn from this story and lots of you are going to be touched by this story. And I just want them to also share, what is happening, because I've heard so many people spreading different things and I want to hear it from people that were close to the incident itself. So today I have here Mr. Mponsa and I have here Basintel Abel. Guys, it's a very emotional story. I hope that you be patient and listen. I'm going to talk about very sensitive issues, so already there's a disclaimer, guys. I'm going to invite Mr. Mponsa and Abel on the channel now. So, Mr. Mponsa, you are the one I sent the message to. I reached out to when I saw the news on WhatsApp, and you told me that the whole thing happened on Monday.
Yes, Monday, just Monday. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is the 21st of August.
Yes, today's 21st.
So you're trying to tell us that this incident happened when exactly?
On Monday, so if today is 21st, then today is the Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah.
It happened on the 18th of
18th, yes. 18th.
On the 18th. And Abel, let me also say that I'm grateful that you have joined us. As you can see, Abel has, taken permission from work and is joining us. You can see that he's even in his scraps as we talk about this. Mr. Alfonso, how was that Monday for you? You are the one who went to meet the whole thing. That Monday when you woke up, like, what happened? Tell us from your point of view, what happened that Monday morning? How did you end up there?
Yes, so what happened was, I think the Sunday before the Monday, like, strange stuff started happening that very Sunday. So what happened was, I had closed from work on the Sunday, and then when I got home, my wife was coming out to open me, and then just like that, the door closed all of a sudden.
Okay.
So in that case, it means we will not be able to get into the room because our key was stuck.
Oh, so when it shut when your wife was trying to open, and
yes,
you both were outside the house.
We both were outside.
Okay, so now you were locked from inside.
Yes, and the key was inside.
Okay.
So when we went out of the apartment, I noticed my window was opened.
Okay.
So I told my wife that Samuel, which is may so rest in peace, Samuel has a ladder in his house. So I'm going to call Samuel, so we go there for the ladder.
So are you living close to Samuel?
Samuel and I were, let's say, we lived in the same house, and then we moved out of the house, and then we went to stay next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first person we called was Samuel. I called him 3 times. So I called him 3 times, he couldn't answer, and then my wife was insisting that we go to Samuel's house.
Okay.
For the ladder. So what I told my wife was, if Samuel is with the phone, he's going to answer. So the fact that someone is not answering means it's either he's somewhere else or he's at work. My wife was still insisting, like, let's just go and check if he's at home. So we take the ladder and all of that. But then I couldn't agree to what he was saying. So we had to go and sleep at a friend's place. Yeah.
How many minutes drive is your house from Samuel's house?
It's not a minute's drive. It's 30 seconds walk. It's just a 30 seconds
so instead
walk.
of listening to your wife, as stubborn as you are, Mr. Amponsa, you decided to go and sleep.
Yes, so we went to sleep somewhere else. So now we've gone to sleep at my friend's place. It's a Monday morning. We've gotten someone to help us and like get into the room, and then just like that I started feeling lightheaded, like it was like the world was spinning. So I had to lie down on the floor. So when I was lying down, calls started coming in, like strange numbers. Everybody, like, the call started coming back to back. And then my wife was like, at least you need to answer one of these numbers. You don't know why they keep on calling. So when I picked up, it was one of my friends called Emmanuel asking me, "Akwesiwe who's Samiana?" And I was like, "I've not seen Samuel." But then I called him 3 times yesterday. He couldn't answer. This call is coming from the theater. The theater I've just called saying someone has not reported to work, and then he didn't call in sick. They've been trying to reach his line, and then he's not answering. They tried calling my number, but then I couldn't answer. That's why they've called him. I said, "Oh, really?" Someone's house is just by the next street, so I'll go and then check what is happening. And then my friend was like, "If you are going, then I'm at home doing nothing, so give me a minute, like I'll be at your place so that we go together." So when my friend got here, myself, my friend, and then my wife decided to go to someone's house. On our way to the house, all we saw was a police car, like, driving past us at a very top speed. What I said was, that is Samuel's house right there. If this car should stop there, it means something bad has just happened. I could not even complete my sentence, and then the police stopped right in front of the house. At that point, I didn't even know how I was feeling like. So, like, we started running to the police. We got there, and then the police said we should give them some time. They will get back to us when, like, they are ready. So we were still standing outside, waiting for the police, waiting for the police, waiting for
At
the
that
police.
time, what was going through your head?
To be honest, I cannot explain what was going through my head. Like, I cannot, to be honest. All I was saying is, if something bad has happened, I'll have myself to blame, because if I had listened to my wife, maybe I would have met someone struggling to die or whatever. Like, I would have been of help. So at that time, like, the emotions were plenty. Like, a lot was going through my head. But then nobody had pronounced him dead. So we were still hoping for the best. So we were there waiting. And then one policewoman came out and was like, "Who is Prince Samponsa?" I said, "Oh, I'm the one." He said, "Okay, we want you to go inside the room and confirm if the body lying there is that of your friend."
Jesus Christ.
My God.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, "What is happening?" He said, like, "Just go inside. I know it's going to be hard, but just go inside and tell us if that body is that of Samuel Lakwa." I said, "Okay." So I entered the room, and then it was my friend. Like, he was dead. He was lying on the floor, dead.
On the floor.
Yeah, he was lying on the floor. So, like, from the way he was lying, and according to the police, I think he was lying on the floor watching a movie on his phone, because he had chopped his phone to his bedside drawer with his face facing the phone. So he was lying on the floor watching something on the phone, and then they don't know if, like, he died at the spot or he died through his sleep. That is something they cannot tell. But the only thing they said was, and even from the way he was lying there, you could tell that he died watching something on the phone.
God. My condolence, Samponsa and Abel. I don't even know what to say.
So at that point, like, everyone was worried. Everyone was worried. Even when I was with the body, like, Abel was also trying to find out what was wrong with Samuel. Like, he kept on calling.
So Abel is Samuel's colleague at work.
Abel is Samuel's very good friend and a colleague at work.
Okay.
Yes. So he was also trying, like, he was.
How are you able to work right now?
Hmm.
How are you? Why didn't you take compassionate leave? Because as we can see, you are at work. Or you are one of those people that you rather need to work so that you don't think about it.
The following day after the incident, that was on the Tuesday, I didn't come to work. Sorry, my network is quite bad.
It's okay, we can hear you.
The following day after the incident, I didn't come into work. I was off duty on that day. And it wasn't easy for me when I was home. Like, I was home alone. I was thinking a lot. I was talking to the wife. I was linking up with the family. It was really affecting me mentally. And so the following day after that, I just saw that, no, it's better.
Is that Samuel behind you? Sorry to catch you.
Yes, that is Samuel behind me. Yes.
Oh, right.
So just trying to raise funds even at work for him. So I couldn't cope when I was in the house. So I just thought it wise to just come into work, and then I'll be talking. At least I'll get some people to talk to, and then it will take my mind off the incident.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, because on Friday we were all in the same theater working together on Friday. And we had a laugh, we had a lot of chats. He was telling me about some of the stuff he bought for his children and how he was going home in November and all the things he was going to do. So just for me to organize a GoFund for him on Monday when everything, I organized a GoFund on Tuesday. So I met him on Friday. If someone had told me I was going to organize a GoFund for him on Tuesday, I wouldn't have believed it. But the unfortunate, well, I don't know what to say. So it's been hard, but we're just trying to be strong for the family and for Samuel himself as well.
You guys are going through a lot. I pray for God's strength for you. Let's talk about Samuel. Who was Samuel? How did you first meet Samuel? Just briefly. Who was he? We have to, for those of us who never knew him, who was he?
Yeah, so Samuel, he was a child nurse in Ghana
Okay.
at Abrodunkwa Hospital. Like, he was a theater nurse
Okay.
who like migrated into the UK.
When did he come?
We were on the same flight. We arrived on 12th of April 2024, which is last year.
Ah.
Yeah, so he's been here for a little about over a year.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And Samuel has a family. He has a wife.
Yeah,
And
he's got a wife and a
he has told
7-year-old girl and 4-year-old girl.
The family of Samuel. We are praying for God's strength for you. But guys, the main reason why we are doing this is because I was really touched by the story. And for most of you who have watched me for a while now, sometime last year, February, I lost a friend of mine as well, who was also a healthcare professional in the US. I did a video about him, Hillary. And after the call, lots of people were calling me. How do we contribute to the Hillary's wife? How do we get in touch? And I'm like, hold on, I've not even asked permission from the wife to take any money. So until then, I cannot take anybody's money. And I did go and visit Hillary's wife. I went to the US. I went to visit her in Maryland, and I went to visit their son as well. And I went to my auntie, my mom, and my friends, Joycel and the husband. But my mom was like, whatever that I'm bringing, maybe if I had given people the opportunity as well, probably it would have been, bigger than what we were taking, or would have meant a bit more. And I decided that anytime there's any such opportunity, if I'm touched, I'll let my YouTube family or my YouTube community be aware of this. Guys, I'm sharing the GoFundMe link in the pinned comment of this video. I'm sharing the GoFundMe link on the screen, and I'm sharing it as the first line in the description as well. Most of you watching me are migrant healthcare professionals that have traveled from various countries in Africa, Asia, Caribbean into the UK, working in healthcare facilities. You can resonate with Samuel. Moved here for a better life, has left family back home, intending, even planning to go back in November, bought things for the children. And now, where is Samuel right now? Where's the body right now?
I think the body is with the coroners. They are trying to do an autopsy to find out
Exactly.
the exact cause of death. Yeah, so it's with the coroners at the moment.
And we have permission from the family to solicit for funds. I
Yes.
know that we do, but I just want you to verbally confirm as well.
Yes, the family is aware.
Abel, are you confirming as well? The family is aware. Okay with it.
So before we started, we had to speak to the head of the family to tell them that this is our plan and this is what we want to do. So the head of the family, because back home it's really difficult to repatriate a body is not cheap.
It's not easy.
So they told us that if we don't look at how we are going to help, they will not be able to afford for the repatriation at all. So we said, okay, if that is the case, we can't also sit down and allow our friend's body to be maltreated or to be mishandled in any way. So we are going to bring the body back as per our custom demands, and we are going to do whatever it is to get the body back to the family and back to the wife. So the family knows about it, the wife knows about it, and they are in full support because they know that we are actually trying our best to bring their son, their husband back home.
This must cost a fortune, because even a normal flight these days, it's not easy. How much more talk about? Or do we have a deadline for this, or there's no deadline?
Right now,
Okay, do we have a funeral date in Ghana? Do we have?
They are waiting for, I think, the autopsy results, because the body is going to get back to us after the autopsy is done. So they are waiting for when the autopsy is done to sit down as a family to decide when to bury Samuel. So for now, there's nothing like a deadline, but yes, we don't have to wait for the deadline to raise the funds. Yes, and Even for the repatriation aside, my biggest problem is how the wife is going to take care of the children
The children.
aftermath of the funeral. Because anytime you spoke to Samuel, even my brother Abel can testify that his biggest dream was to get his kids the best of life. So, like, we don't only need money to take him back home. Like, we want something to hold the family down, like the wife and the kids down, to make life quite easier. Because if someone was good back home to take care of his children, I'm not sure he would have come into this country. He came here specifically for the wife and the children, and now, like, the unfortunate has happened. So we don't only need funds to send him back home, we need funds to
Help the
support
family.
the family as well. Yes,
Because he was the main breadwinner of the family.
he was the main breadwinner. Yes,
Wow.
not just
How
the
old was Samuel?
Samuel was 38 years.
Ah.
Yes.
And from what you knew, did Samuel have any medical condition, a chronic illness?
No. Samuel had the only thing I've seen Samuel take since I met him is just a dewormer. Not even paracetamol. Like, he was that healthy.
Oh God. And Samuel was now thinking of going to bring the family, the wife and the kids in the future.
Samuel, he literally booked his flights to Ghana in November right in front of my face. He was trying to, like, he had planned to go home in December to prepare and then come back with the kids. So he was preparing to secure, like, he was preparing to begin the visa process.
Which part of England are you guys?
We are in Southend, Essex.
Essex.
Yeah.
The better amount we get, the more secure the children's future is.
Yes, you
Because
understand.
we are looking at how we can invest into the children's future. Because I know my friend, I know how he used to talk about the girls. I have videos of him dressing his girls up. You can tell that the girls meant a lot to him. And right now that he's gone, I know his main focus will be how the girls can have a better life after he's gone. And I know it's not going to be possible on his wife's salary, because back home the wife is a teacher and they don't make anything good from their salary. It's not up to £150 per month if you convert it to pounds. So it's nothing to write home about. So I'm just looking at how we can use that money to invest into the children's future as well, so that these children will grow up knowing that their father really fought for them when he was alive, and even when he was dead, he still fought for them. This is the impact I want our contribution to have in the lives of these children.
You see, the painful part is these children have been told that they are going to the UK in December.
Yes.
These
Yes.
children have started packing, they've started telling their friends. They probably even sent letters to their school to say that they'll not be coming back or something. And for them to hear this news that they are
It's
not
like,
coming,
it's,
plus
yeah,
they've
it's,
lost their father, somebody has lost their husband, their breadwinner, both nuclear and extended family. This is shocking.
it's terrible.
Don't feel so guilty about it. I know
To be
that
honest,
everything
I,
that is happening, you
I,
will feel guilty. But I think it was probably meant to happen.
what if I was the one meant to save him? That is what I keep asking myself.
Yeah, but you are being too hard on yourself. How would you have saved him? How
Hmm.
would you have? I'll tell you something after this as well. Guys, like I said, the GoFundMe link will be in the pinned comment. We are raising funds for Samuel and his family. We want to be able to take Samuel back home so that he can have a befitting burial. The wife and the children will be able to see him, pay him his last respects before he goes to rest. And then we want to also be able to support the wife, to support the kids as well, give them something substantial. Now that their breadwinner, their father, their husband is no longer there, their family, now that their son is no longer there.
We don't want to put their children in a position where they will grow up and say we couldn't make it in life because our father left us when we were very young. Like, I've heard people say that a lot, that if my dad had not died, I would have made it in life. Like, we don't want to put the kids in that situation. We really don't want to, because you know the salary of teachers. You are Ghanaian, so definitely you should know. Taking care of two children, rent, utilities, even emergency like expenditures and all of that as a single mother.
And for 38 years, you don't even plan of getting a life insurance or Ambosa, what has all of this taught you? What would you say?
You see, like, one mistake we always do is that we always think death is far away from us. You understand? But this has really taught me that we will all die, we just don't know when.
Exactly. It's so
Yes.
scary. Yeah. It's so
Yeah, yes, that is my biggest fear. See,
scary.
since Monday, I sleep at night and I'm so scared I might not even make it to the next day. Like, I'm traumatized.
Do you know after Lumbe's death, after the helicopter crash, I just called my husband. My husband is not around anymore. I just called him. I said, I'm telling you this. God forbid if I should die, make sure you don't get married immediately. Wait for my son to grow. I'm doing a will. I actually went online to see how I can make a will online. I spoke to my friend about it. I spoke to my mommy about it. I spoke to my sister about it.
Yes, like, see,
Like, I felt like, like it can happen like anytime. Sometimes, like you're saying, it feels like it's so far, but I feel like it can just be so sudden.
yes, that is never far away from us. That is never far away from us. Because who would have thought that someone would die this early? Like, no.
I don't want the video to be too long. Abel, do you have anything to say before we end it?
Yes. What I have to say is death is inevitable, but when death comes, we want to be sure that we have kept our beneficiaries and our people in a good position to be able to live life without us. And anybody who dies and realizes wherever they are in the spiritual realm, wherever they realize that they've left their children, their wives in a good position to survive without them, I'm sure will be happy and would rest in peace. So I know very well that my friend would definitely rest in peace if he knows that his family would be better off without him, or his family will still do well even though he's not here. They will still survive without him. I know he would rest. He would rest. So I want us to come together and put the family in this particular position so that my friend can rest in peace and would rest knowing that yes, the children would miss him, yes, the wife would miss him, but they would never say that he did not do anything for them to live a comfortable life.
Yeah, we'll leave
So
it
I'm
at
seeking support from everybody else to just help us make this a reality. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We'll leave it as that. Somebody might want to contribute, but might not want to use the link. Some people are traditional like that. Is there a number they can call? Some people might have other forms of support. People might have support that is not monetary. How do they reach out to the family of Samuel to help? Or how do they reach out to you guys to be able to offer such support that is not a GoFundMe type of support? Is there a number they can call? Is there an email they can reach out to?
Yeah, there is a number and an email. They can always reach out to me. They can always reach out to Amponsa as well.
So please give me your
Because
details and then the one that you are comfortable with sharing. Okay.
okay, and that would be 0777 034 9323.
Okay, I'll leave it on the screen as well in the description
Yeah,
and all other details that you give me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye
you're
bye.
welcome. Thank you very much for having
Thank you
us.
so much, Manuel.
Thank you.
Thank you.